Hello and welcome to Guide for Autism. My name is Console. In today's video, I'm going to take you through how I managed to prepare my son's favorite meal. And the way I prepare this food is something that I've started doing and from based on what he used to love eating most. So I developed this idea that I would really like to show you. Normally my son used to like eating only spinach. That's the only food he would eat with rice. So I now started developing these other ideas on how I can actually make him eat more than one vegetable by including the rest of the other vegetables. And I want you to join me and see what kind of other products I've already put into his food, and he's already aware of it because throughout the process I make him come around to the kitchen, cook with me, and he's the one helps preparing the meal, and he's the one helps to wash, and I've realized by involving my son take a part in the cooking process also has helped him to have that kind of appetite to taste how the food is like, and he managed to eat almost everything that I cook in the house. So join me and I show you exactly what else other vegetables that I've managed to put, and how I will show you how I prepare it. This is a combination of different type of nuts that I've managed to put together. About 4 to 5 nuts that I've dried them up and put them in a blender, and I cooked them and it came paste like this. So now it looks like it's already almost cooked. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add spinach. This was the most favorite food that he loved most, and so I decided to now play with what he liked eating, because actually he was only having only spinach. So I developed an idea of adding kale. So this is the kale, sliced kale, and you know that as I added kale to it, the taste slightly changed a little bit, but he didn't really recognize the change as that much. So now from eating only spinach alone, I added the kale, and I think he really tasted the difference, but he was okay with it. He kept it going. And later when he was used to it, I added this Cavolo Nero. Is one of the best vegetable as well. It's a little bit darker compared to the rest of the other vegetables. And this one, it didn't change much of the taste. And after that, I realized that I needed to add a little bit of more other vegetables, which include asparagus, which also added really good taste to it. And he was okay to flow with it. It's like each time I see him is getting on with what I've already prepared, I will try and find another way to add something else. And so this was added to his to this type of food. And also later I added this pak choy, and this is really nice. The only thing he was aware of when I added this was the color, because you can see it's got really so much white area, and it was showing in a sauce when it's already cooked that it's got those white areas, but he was okay to eat it because the taste was really nice. And also carrot is one of the food he has never liked eating, especially that it looks so orange, and he didn't want to have this kind of look. But when I added it to it, and most of it, before I added to it, he was the one who was to take care of the washing, preparation, chopping, and he would be the one to add up. And he was actually happy to taste on how the food tastes like. And then the last ingredient I put is this type of spring onion. These are really good. They added the good flavors on your on the food, and you can add it to any other food preparation you're making. So this is all the combination of almost everything. I'm going to add all this. I'm going to add them on this nut that is already cooked. So I will show you, and then you can see the results, how actually it looks like at the end. Now let's go ahead and start adding all the vegetables you have already prepared, and this is how actually get to look like. That was this is spinach. So after putting everything together, I'm going to allow it to cooking for the next 15 minutes, 20 minutes in a very slow cook. Sometimes I may stop cooking. It depends on how the food is cooking. So I'm going to allow cook, and I will cover the pot and then wait. So this is the end of my cooking for today, and if you have not involved your child in cooking, please start doing that, because after involving my child in food preparation, and he managed really to try testing different food that I cook. And also, if you want to get more tips on how to prepare the meal for your child, please subscribe to this channel so that you'll get notified when I upload the new video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.